Hey guys, welcome back to Microfrontend Series video number 3. So in this video, we are going to create a Vue.js Microfrontend. So here you can see we have the shared UI that is going to share the reusable component, reusable UI between our all the Microfrontend apps. So I will create a separate video on that, so you can watch that as well. I will provide the link into the description. Now let's install the NX Vue. So the command is running. Meanwhile, I will explain the other things that we have, that is a dashboard and the shell inside the apps folder. So dashboard is our React.js Microfrontend app, and the shell is our the root app that is going to serve our all the Microfrontend. Like we are going to integrate our Vue.js Microfrontend, and it's already have the React.js Microfrontend integration there. So that's video also there on my YouTube channel. So I will mention the link in the description as well, so you can watch that first, then come to this video. So now the NX Vue is installed. Now we have to create the apps. So let's run the app generate command of the NX. So let me copy that command. Okay, we already have in the terminal. Okay, so here is the command app/navbar. So we are going to create the navbar of the Vue.js app, and we are going to use the Vite bundler. So now it will show some steps to generate the apps. Alright, so here we do some basic configuration. So now select the CSS here, and the router of Vue.js will be false, and yes lint. Let's select yes lint, none, testing none, and now it will install the packages and create the navbar inside our apps folder. So it will take some time. So now let's skip the first step. Okay, you can see the navbar, it's created inside the apps folder. So let me open that. You can see the src here, and the white config is also there. So let's skip the thing. Okay, so here one more thing you have to do. If you have multiple MFE, so you have to change the port, because it's get all the MFE on the same port. So I have already dashboard running on the port 4200. So let me change that for the our neighbor. So our Vue.js app is generated successfully. Now let's run the server using npm and exerg neighbor command. So meanwhile, we are also going to integrate our single SPA. So let's create the main.single SPA file inside the src. So after that, you have to paste this syntax. I will mention in the description. It's just going to mount or unmount the our Vue.js app inside our shell app. So you can see the window and the single SPA configuration are there. And now let's open the another terminal and install the single SPA view. So I don't know why it's not showing the error on the single SPA view, but yeah, let's install the into our workspace on the main root package.json, not inside the navbar. So it will take some time. Meanwhile, we are going to define the leaf and ESLint. So here you can see the error we have for the Windows. So let's define inside the ts config. So you can see the leaf. Okay, it's showing the some session. Let's accept the session and save this. So you can see the window error, it's gone. So we have defined the ESLint on the leaf. So yeah. Okay, so we have to install the legacy pair diffs. The reason is we already have the React single SPA installed at the root level, so that's why it's showing the pair dependency error. So let's use the legacy pair diffs and install it again. And you can see the neighbor is also I think it's on the port. It's take again some time. So okay, so it's her. Let's open this link into the browser and see how our neighbor it's working. So you can see the neighbor, it's here with the default NX message. Okay, so you can see it's showing the error now. Single SPA view cannot find this module, but we already have installed single SPA view. So reason of showing the error is inside the view we have to declare the module as well. So let's declare the module. Let's single SPA view and why it's showing the error on declare. Okay, so spelling of declared is wrong. Let me fix that. Okay, so e, we have to remove the e. Now save this change and you can see the error, it's not there. Let's run the server again. And now let's configure and map our Vue.js MFE into the shell application. So first of all, let's close the navbar. Where is our shell app? Okay, here it is. And here we have index.html. And another thing we have inside the config folder, we have app config url.ts. So here we are going to define the URL of the navbar and other microfrontend URL based on environment. So here we are going to use local with the localhost 4201 that is defined on our Vite config, and also you can see the bundle path we have defined outside of the app folder. So for all we have the same configuration path for the bundling. So in the production environment, it's that is going to used. So now let's go to the index.html. You can see we have the route. We are using single SPA route, and you can see the dashboard is already there. First of all, let's copy it and change the path. Okay, so navbar /star. So let me write navbar, and application will be also navbar. Okay, and after that we also have to map our app config URL, that is we have defined inside the app config.ts. So you can see it's importing the URL from there and the mapping it here. So app config URL file is just a mapping of the our URL that's Microfrontend will be mounted over there. So let's run the shell app server, and our neighbor is already running on the port 4201. And one basic thing you have to keep in your mind, sometimes we forget, if you are using shell application, the other server that the other microfrontend that is defined into our shell app, that should be in a running condition, otherwise it will not work inside shell app. You already seen in the app config URL, we are just calling the other microfrontend using the URL. So yeah, if that is not in working condition, then it will not work. As you can see, we have main.txt file. It's not used because we are directly calling the other app inside the index.html, and that is just a basic app setup that shell application have. It's just a basic normal app. We made it as a root app. Okay, so our server is in the working condition. Let's run the server. Oh, we press Control C. Let's rerun it. Meanwhile, I will give you the idea of next thing we are going to do. We are going to deploy the microfrontend app, our Vue, our React microfrontend, also the shell app. We will create a CI/CD pipeline for all of the microfrontend apps, and after that we will create one dashboard project where we are already using two framework, Vue.js and React.js. We will also expand it to the Angular and the Svelte kit. So yeah, shell app pod is ready. Okay, it's showing blank. Let me check on the slash dashboard. So let's check on the slash dashboard. It's also showing blank over there. Let me check the navbar. So slash navbar. Okay, let's open the console. The error. Okay, so error it's not there. Oh, so we are running the navbar navbar server and also this shell app server, but we forget to run the server for dashboard. So let's run the server for the dashboard as well. One thing you have noticed, the navbar server is running, but the navbar path is also not working. So we'll see that. First, let's confirm the configuration for dashboard. So you can see we are using browser router, base path is slash, and we are using default. So it will show the dashboard MFE on the slash path, not on the slash dashboard. So we will check that. And on the neighbor, I can see we are using slash stick, so might be the error with that. First, let's confirm the dashboard. So okay, so dashboard is working. You can see some thing that I have wrote in the annex welcome page. And now let's check the navbar. So you can see the navbar is also working. And now let's add the slash stick and see the navbar on the that particular path. So let me add the slash stick, and let's change the path slash stick. Okay, so now you can see it's working on the slash stick. If I remove it, you will see the dashboard, because the default path is dashboard. One more thing, in the navbar write config, you have to change the configuration from TSX to TS for main single SPA.